Today, we are going to be talking about why you should
not get porcelain veneers
until you watch this full video.
It's my regular. I'm talking takes for better. Takes for better. We been down. It's my regular. I'm talking takes for better.
Babes, it's Kennedy, aka Miss Ross the Boss. And if you've been rocking with me since my last video, welcome back. And if you're new, hey boo. Today we are gonna jump right into it and talk about my experience to Colombia to get some veneers. But before we do get started, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more lit videos. Now, I know y'all seen these other YouTube videos out here that told about their experience, and unfortunately, some of those experiences did not go well. However, everyone is different. Everyone's teeth and everyone's smile is unique, so everyone will have a slightly different experience. Don't mind me, I'm going to be looking down periodically at my MacBook here with the notes that I have to let y'all know everything that went down, and yes, the ins and outs, what to expect and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So a friend referred me to my dentist, Dr. Garcia. They actually had to get some work fixed from a prior dentist.
Don't say no names.
But this dentist is well known, and he does like a lot of celebrities' teeth and all that. He had to get some work fixed from that dentist. So he did refer me to Dr. Garcia. Said, you know, this guy has a great reputation and all that good stuff. After I did some research of my own, I did make the choice to go ahead and schedule a consultation with him. So all of this is done on social media. I did find him on Instagram. I sent them a quick DM, and from there they sent me a link to WhatsApp so we can go ahead and just go over the specs and have pretty much a consultation, a virtual consultation about the procedure, the things that I wanted done, the look that I wanted, and just letting me know what to expect overall. So after the consultation, I decided to go ahead and move forward with Dr. Andres Garcia. I did pay a small, very small deposit to secure my spot. Once everything was set and scheduled and booked, all I had to do was wait. So after we agreed on the procedure that I was going to get and the date, they referred me to one of their drivers that they use, and also the hotel that they use. And keep in mind that they do pay all the expenses, child, for you, all of the driving expenses for the chauffeur to take you to and from the airport, to and from the dentist, and to and from your hotel. And they also do pay for your hotel stay. So the day I arrived, the driver was waiting there at the airport with the name tag. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get that part because my phone died. However, from there, we went ahead, he packed up the car, and we took off to the hotel. The hotel was about 25 to 35 minutes away from the airport. So I did get to do a lot of sightseeing, which I was so excited about because, of course, as you know, I love to travel. My driver actually got all of my bags and brought them in to the hotel. I actually did not touch my bags the whole time I was there. And after that, I immediately went to the bar to go get me a drink and something to eat because, child, that airplane food and those drinks, I couldn't do it. Also, another thing to keep handy with you is a translator. If you are not familiar with Spanish, and even if you are familiar, which I'm very familiar with Spanish, and their Spanish is different than Mexican Spanish. Certain words that we use in Mexican Spanish is different than Colombian Spanish. So I'm telling them one thing, they're grabbing me another thing, and I'm like, oh my God. But for the most part, it was fairly easy to communicate. In the morning, the driver came to pick me up around 9 a.m. The hotel is about 10 minutes away from the dentist, which is a good thing, child, because I be thinking about like the after work and the aftercare, and I don't want to be sitting in the car forever waiting to get back to my hotel. So I'm glad that it was a timely drive.
Disclaimer!
Although many dentists advertise no shaving,
There will be some shaving.
lucky for me, my natural teeth were already on point, so I didn't need much shaving.
Disclaimer!
Throughout this shaping and shaving process, just know that even if you have the strongest enamel, the strongest teeth already, it will be a little painful and sensitive. So what they will offer you is anesthesia, and their definition of anesthesia versus the anesthesia definition in the States is much different. Again, like I said, they do have different meanings for different words. So when they offered me this anesthesia, I'm like,
Hold up, y'all just doing a little shaving and cleaning to get my veneers prepped. Like, hold on, I don't need to be put to sleep now.
I'm so glad one of the reps came and was like, oh no, this is exactly what we mean. It's just the lidocaine that they give you at like the normal dentist, and they just give you some shots of that. Now keep in mind that the dentists in other countries, specifically Colombia, are not like dentists in other states. So, or in the States. So, their lidocaine that they use, it seems like it's 10 times stronger. I don't know if it's the fact that it's stronger or that they are putting more than the dentists in the US. But yes, that my mouth was so numb. Like when I tell y'all, not just my mouth, but my chin, my lips, my nose area, it was super numb. But for me, I don't like pain like that, to be honest. I mean, because although I went through childbirth, got a few tattoos and piercings,
Being in my teeth and in my head, it's just something that I don't like.
because I'm tender-headed for one, and my teeth are, ooh, yeah, they my sweet spot. Every little pinch that I felt, I'm like, yeah, go ahead and give me some anesthesia, please, because I didn't want to feel anything. That whole process was about 3 to 4 hours of them, shaving, shaping, making sure everything was on point, and also like cleaning my teeth before the application. And after they did the shaping and shaving, they took molds of my teeth so that they can go to their lab, which the lab is on location, it's on site. So they went to the lab and pretty much let me know that you're done for the day and we're going to go ahead and make your veneers. Now, I'm not sure about other places, but the dentist that I went to, the veneers were not ready the same day. That's why in your consultation, when you book, they let you know that you would have to be out there a certain amount of days to make sure that everything goes smooth. And I was there for a total of like 4 or 5 days. So I got everything that I needed, and I made sure that my teeth were done to perfection before I left. Same process as day one. The driver came back and picked me up from my hotel. We took the drive on over to the dentist's office, and they let me know that
My veneers were ready.
as you can see, I was super excited to be getting them put on, like geeked up, like, oh my gosh, like I'm about to have my new smile. And that process took around 2 to 3 hours. And once the veneers were on, they went ahead and used the UV light to make sure they're like super adhered to your natural teeth. So once they were on and snug, the dentist did check the bite. They used a paper material to check your bite, also to shape it to your natural teeth, which in my case, it just worked out because I already had straight teeth. Now again, everyone is different, so if your teeth do have a different shape to them, your veneers will be completely different. On day one, they actually go over a color scale with you to see what shade you want your veneers. Mine, of course, I wanted the whitest of the white. I got number 1, shade 1, and if I'm not mistaken, it goes up to 10. I will have to figure that out exactly. And again, I love teeth. I'm just obsessed with the aesthetic of nice white straight teeth. Also, Dr. Garcia was not alone. As him and every other dentist, they do have a team of other dental assistants working and helping them out. So he wasn't the only one working on my teeth, but he definitely was there working on my teeth as advertised. As child, I be hearing nightmares about, hey, I went to this dentist and the dentist wasn't even there. They had a completely different team working on my teeth and I didn't get the experience. I'm just like, okay, no. I need to make sure that this person that is advertising and this dentist that is so great at this work, he needs to be the one working on my teeth. So after everything was done, I did stay an additional 2 days. The next day, they did just want to check and make sure that everything was working well, everything was uniform, and that I didn't have any problems or trouble. They also do send you to their pharmacy. Either the driver will take you or you can take yourself. They send you to the pharmacy to get antibiotics and also pain medication. And another thing that I love about Colombia is that their dentist and their medicine is very powerful, and they're not super strict about giving you things that you need. Now, don't get it wrong, I'm not condoning any other medications that you don't need, but in my case, just for the pain that I was expecting and my pain tolerance, I'm like, hey, can I get this? Wink wink. And they were like, okay. So yeah. So we're going to go over the positives and the negatives of getting porcelain veneers. The first and obvious thing I love about porcelain veneers is how they look. Having a nice set of teeth and a bright white smile is the first thing I look at when it comes to anyone. So that's why I do love that realistic appearance. Porcelain material is ceramic, so almost glass-like, and it is stain resistant, stain proof, so things can't stick to it like that, like your normal teeth and normal enamel. They can last anywhere from 15 to 20 years, even more, depending on how well you take care of your teeth. So another pro to porcelain veneers is their improved appearance, and it just restores confidence in anyone that has had problems cosmetically with their teeth. I also did have a few missing teeth from when I was a kid, eating all this dang candy. I had to get root canals on. Unfortunately, they were able to place implants, and I will be going back.
That'll be another video.
I'll be going back in a few months to get crowns on them, and everything was included in the cost. But keep in mind, I have heard some horror stories, so you guys make sure that whatever dentist that you choose to go to, that they, are on top of it. Let them know, hey, I think it's best to actually get a consultation, or get a routine exam of your teeth here in the States before you go, and bring that paperwork with you so they can go ahead and check everything off. And again, it will be at a much lower cost for great quality. The veneers are artificial. No matter how good they look or how strong the porcelain is, veneers are not your real enamel, and your enamel on your natural teeth are stronger than the porcelain. That means that these teeth are fake, okay? These teeth are fragile if you do not know how to take care of them. Even if you do, I haven't had any negative experience so far.
Hopefully I don't.
However, I know a lot of y'all have seen these celebrities when they teeth be flying out, or they chip it, and it's just like, once that happens, you have to go back to wherever you came from, or you can find another dentist. You would have to go back so they can replace it. I have heard that most dentists do not like working over other dentists' work. They don't know what's going on. They weren't the ones who did the work, so they usually don't want to touch that. They would recommend that you go to your original dentist. The permanence of the teeth. Once your real enamel is shaved or altered in any way, it is not growing back at all. And keep in mind that you are already a beautiful person, and your teeth, who you are, you would just have to accept yourself first before running off to get something done, and you're not really fully there mentally, because if these things happen, unfortunately, it just wouldn't be good on your mental health. Like, hey man, I was already down and now my tooth fell off. Like, oh my God, I can't afford this, or whatever's going on. So just make sure that you love yourself, you accept yourself, and know that you do not need these. They're absolutely a want and a separate luxury. So you don't need them, but if you do want them, you want to change your look up a little bit, you're already confident, but hey, why not bump up my confidence a little bit more? And that's why I did it. Then go ahead and go for it. Another con, and unfortunately I am experiencing this, once they do the shaving and shaping, your teeth will be sensitive. Now, I am noticing a sensitivity that my teeth have not had before. It's not unbearable, it's not crazy, but I do notice that, hold on, when I bite down on something, and it's not even the temperature of things, it's the pressure. So before, my old teeth, like, I could bite down and go crazy on stuff, but now the pressure, it's like, okay, hold up, you know, I can't bite down as hard as I used to. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's such a bad thing, because you do want to take care of your real teeth. Well, you do want to take care of your teeth, real or not real. So you shouldn't be doing, you know, having too much pressure, grinding them, doing too much stuff that you are not supposed to be doing, because you can actually damage your real teeth as well. Also, another con would be
The cost.
I'm gonna be real with you. If you ain't got no money in the bank, or your bae, your mama, daddy, granny, anybody that will pay for it, if you ain't got no money in the bank, I would not recommend getting porcelain veneers. I know in the States, each tooth can range in between $1,000 to $1,500. That's just for one tooth. Even though I did go to another country for the cost effectiveness of everything, it is still expensive. So you're looking at around $700 to $800 per tooth, sometimes $8 to $9. So, you know, ballpark, you're still paying a pretty penny for these. So again, I would not get them if you cannot afford the maintenance and to maintain them over time. You may not be a candidate for veneers, point blank. So for example, if you do have unhealthy teeth, it's showing also decaying or periodontal disease, if you have weakened teeth, any fractures, too large of fillings, or if you have an adequate amount of existing enamel on your tooth surface, or suffer from bruxism, I think that's what it's called. If you clench your teeth or grind your teeth, it's not a good idea for you to get veneers. You might need braces to fix your teeth if they're crooked. You know, you have cavities real bad, or just decaying teeth, black teeth, just like those crazy teeth that you see. I would not recommend, and most likely the dentist will not take you. You know, that's why you do have to have a consultation to see if they would be able to work on you or work with you or not. So pretty much, if you got yuck mouth, let me stop. No. All right, y'all, so I did talk your ear off enough. For those of you who did request this video, here it is, and I hope y'all do subscribe. That does conclude our time today, classy babes. If you have any more questions or want to tell me about your dental experience, any veneer experience, or any recent travel experiences to go get some veneers, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment box below. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe for more,
because I do got more coming, so much more.
I will also be linking all of the accommodations and everything down below. So again, if you do have any more questions, if there's anything that I forgot or left out, go ahead and comment below in the comment box and just let me know. I love to talk. Also, if y'all have any tips and tricks that you use to keep your teeth in pristine condition, go ahead and comment below and let me know. And as always, stay classy, cute, and filled with love. Until next time.